In this video, I'm going to show you how I changed the rear struts out on my 2002 Mitsubishi Lancer. This was long overdue, I kid you not. I mean, these struts have way more miles than you would ever believe. We're bottoming out, and I think it was time to replace it. Though it started raining on me while I was out there, I did take a little bit of time to do it because everything was so rusty. I show two different methods on how to install, either by using the vice grips on the tip of the shaft to tighten the bolt down, or to put the vice grips on the shaft itself and then hold the bolt down. Whether your vice grips have a piece of rubber on it or not, or it's just bare metal, depending on how you connect the shaft, may lead to damage to the actual strut shaft, ultimately leading into the premature wear of the strut. So let's put that into perspective for a second. Say I scratched the strut up. Well, that's no biggie. I live on a dirt road. So most likely, or have to get through a dirt road to get to where I live. Now, dirt on struts is a very common thing. I mean, especially for those who don't use boots. Causing that premature wear by already scratching it before you even taken your maiden voyage, that's the premature wear. Because then the dirt can seep into the cracks, water can seep into those little scratches and either expand or go down into the shaft as you're driving. So if you're driving on a dirt road like mine and you have a few scratches, well, that dirt and contaminants could go up into the scratch and cause premature wear on the seal, bringing those contaminants in. So it just depends if you're careful enough. Some struts you can do it too without harming it because it is so common. I see people doing it that way to either remove the bolt that's holding it on the upper strut mount, and that's what I do on the old struts, but not on the new ones. So I show those two different methods because I think that people are responsible enough to think, hey, if I don't feel comfortable doing this, or I think I'm going to scratch this, they're not going to do this. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how I changed out my left and right strut to my Mitsubishi Lancer, which is a 2002 Mitsubishi Lancer ES. .21mm. We got this one here, 17 on this side. We've got it right there, and then right there. Okay. Pop the top of the boot up, just slightly. .14. Take this nut, vice grips, for this one, it's out. Booyah. And go back inside. 1, 2. Booyah! Came right out. Take this old strut. Take the strut compressor. I'm gonna flip it the other direction. You want to be careful with these things, especially with these. At any given moment, these things can break on you. I'm a very dangerous nightmare. Take a 19. Pair of vice grips. Since I loosened it up from the car already, take the vice grips, hook to the top, and do it the old school way. And at this point, you should get it off to the point where you can just slide it right off. Make sure you note which direction everything is. You want to be extremely soft and careful. Typically you would replace this whole assembly because this thing is so bad. I mean, look at this thing. If I knew that this was going to fit over top, this doesn't fit. So I'm not going to go out and buy new ones. So I already had these Sen sitting around, and they actually have the notch on it for the spring seat, unlike these ones where they don't. If you look at the difference, they kind of look more identical to what's on there already. I don't have another one right now, so I'm just going to reuse this one. Since this spring is rusted, I recommend buying a new spring and strut assembly from Monroe. But in this case, since nothing's open during the coronavirus lockdown, I've got to use what I've got sitting around. So there we go. Now we got to take the, see, you want to do it, take things off the same way you got them on. Strut boot. Go. Make sure that the bottom of the spring is lined up. We take this. My hair's getting in my way, so it's driving me crazy. Make sure the dampener, the rubber dampener is on there. And do it. Makes my life so much easier when you're doing it on a vise. Then this mount definitely should be replaced. My whole Michigan is practically shut down. So I kid you not, everything is shut down. Take the metal plate, take the new nylon ring on the top, the vice grips. Sure that the spring seats where it should. Rust is definitely an issue, but when you live in Michigan, you got to think how many people's cars are like this and how rust is a second thing to us. For others, like people who live in Georgia, rust is still a thing where it's like rust on cars is not the greatest thing in the world. Okay? Make sure everything's seated. That's seated in there. Yeah. This is on its notch. Yep. We're ready to reinstall.
Take the two 14 millimeters so it doesn't fall on me. Just snug it up. Use this to line up the hole. And you'll know, if you get yourself a set of pry bar tools with a rounded edge, you'll learn that those are the nicest things in the world. You're going to come to love those things if you work on your car at home. Okay, take our pry bar tool, line it up, line up the rear control arm. There we go. See, you'll come to love that thing. Take our bolt, bring it in from the back side in, make sure it's lined up, going all the way through. Plus, if you can't see it, I'm just feeling out this little pin on the edge. There we go. Line up the bolt. Loosen it up. Take the 17 millimeter. There we go. Same thing here, 70. Okay. All torqued. And stick this back on. Evaluate my rust factor here. Stick this back in. There we go. Lower the strut. Stick the wheel back on. Don't lower it all the way. Down. There we go. One there. There's one right there. $17. Remove the panel clips that hold this piece in place. So there's one here, one at the bottom, there's one back there, and then one over here, then one at the bottom here. Then pull the carpet up. I already did that a couple days ago, so I can pull the carpet up. Take this bungee cord that I have, kind of hook it to something so it keeps the carpet held in place. Then just slide this panel, carefully slide this panel up and out. slide it back here. Find something to hold it in place. And out of my way. Wow, the whole floor is coming off. Nice. Like you can see the, oh my, that's my trunk. Looks like I need to put a panel here to at least keep it together. Yeesh. All right, on with it. Those are two 14s and this is a 17 right here. So there's two 14mm bolts. Hold it in place. $17. $14mm, which I should just be able to do by hand. One and two. Back underneath the car. Spin the nut back on just a little bit. Booyah! 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 Oh man. There we go. Woohoo! Get this on there, which will be
That's fine, I'm in no rush.
We're still following. Yeah. These are original from 2002. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to use the Sensen strut. Trust it more, honestly. that weird? You'd think that that would go down. With the 19, make sure you loosen them up evenly as you're doing this. Last thing you want is for them to not be even.
Notice my Hydro Flask matches my shirt. That's like Simply Southern shirt, Hydro Flask. They match the same color. It's like you can't see it. I do apologize for the poor camera angles because it was raining outside and I thought, hey, I don't want to get this camera wet, the one that I'm videotaping with right now, since if you've ever seen the rest of my videos, I only ever use one camera typically. You still can see what I'm doing, and I hope the quotations added some extra effect to allow the viewer to comprehend what it is that I'm doing even though you can't really see what I'm doing. I hope you like this video, and as normal, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more, as well as check out my channel for more Mitsubishi Lancer content.